It was badly timed. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am DreadedEntity, and this is another Space Engineers live stream. I have been having a blast. By the way, guys, before we begin, before we really get into it, I've noticed that I am having more views on the live streams lately. So if you want to catch me live and join in the festivities with us, I am streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So get here if you can get here. If not, I appreciate it nonetheless whenever you're watching. But definitely leave those comments for me on the videos. I always see them. I always respond to them. That's my new thing. I respond to every comment. So leave your comments. Love to hear them. Love to read them. Love to have them. All right. Let's get into it. So let's see. I've titled the video today, and I think the title of the video is going to actually match up to what I am doing. Why is my... That was really odd. There's like a timeout or something? Oh, maybe because it's in trading mode now. Okay, let's turn trading mode off. Let's see. Yeah, that was it. It's because it was trading mode. Okay, I did not realize that when you are in trading mode, there's like a 5 or 10 second delay or something before the connector turns back on again. Australians can chat live at 9 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Oh man. Glad to be part of your wake-up routine, Rohan. And others. I'm not sure how many Australian viewers we've got, but you are appreciated just the same. Okay, so both of the things in the title, I want to do them tonight. For me, anyway. For Rohan, it's morning. I want to finish the station, at least the hull part of it, and I would like to design and build a new mining ship that is hopefully a large ship grid. West Siders, East Siders arrive at noon. Oh wow, I didn't realize Australia has, what, 3 time zones? It's kind of larger than I thought, actually. Watership down vibes. Hopefully we're just gonna do some mining and some building. Hopefully we don't have any insanity that happens today, but you know, stuff happens to me. Uh-oh. Oh. Good thing I did that little maneuver right here at the end. That could have ended up badly. Oh, you're getting watership down vibes from space H2O. So my new mining craft, like, let's take a look at this. Like, this is not a small ship, really, like, compared to a person. I guess this ship is, well, minus the refinery on the back, this ship is probably about the size of a modern jet fighter compared to the size of the Space Engineer. But this is not enough. My next mining ship should be capable of taking out an asteroid like of this size with ease. because we really want to make sure that we are getting enough materials. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. A novel series. Is it a series? About the warren of anthropomorphized rabbits. I was trying to say that word the other day, anthropomorphized, and I could not get it out properly. Like, I really should have just, like, pulled out a dictionary or something and looked it up. I could not say it properly. I knew what I was trying to say, just didn't know how to say it. I think it's more than just a book series now. I'm sure there's also film media. It's probably even an audiobook form now. And you guys know how I feel about audiobooks. Love them. Great for long drives if you have long drives to go to work. First you heard of it when you were drawing a creature called a lawman. Lawman? I'm not sure how to say that. Long drives. Oh yeah, because you do the Postmates. Yeah, audiobooks would be a great fit for you then. I used to have a pretty long commute to work. It's like a 45 to 50 minute commute to work. Coming home was actually faster, surprisingly. But, that's not even really a long time here in America. But, other countries might be a long distance. But, if you know, you know. Yeah, is the company you do the deliveries for, are they not Postmates? Or is it like Uber Eats or something? Are those companies even in Australia? Ulaman. Ulaman? Is that a short A or a long A? Okay. DoorDash. Menu log. I've never even heard of that one. That's completely new to me. Oh, I was bashing my refinery on this asteroid. Is that the station? Yeah, it is. The former pronunciation, so Ulaman. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. My refinery is smoking. Did I bust up my refinery? That's not cool. I must know. Ooh, yes. Oh, wow. I hard busted up my refinery. That's not good. The Y sounds as it does in Norwegian. You know I don't speak Norwegian. Apparently I barely speak English. That's not your fault, though. Deliveroo. I never heard of that either. Maybe that's an Australian only service. Oh, Deliver is British. The species is noted for their linguistic prowess. So this is an intelligent species? And they're civilized? They're not wild animals, right? Who is noting their linguistic prowess? I guess is the real question. Ah, I see. Yeah, meerkats. Yeah, I know what meerkats are. I know, of course I know what elephants are. Maybe I shouldn't say of course. There could be some people out there that don't know what elephants are, I guess. Need a stronger tug. I need a better ship, just all around. That's what I really need. And the good thing is, that's exactly what we're gonna do here today. Make me a better ship. What is this building? Oh no, it's probably... Oh crap. No, where's... It's building this room down here. Oops. That is not supposed to be happening. What happened? I guess I rammed my refinery on the asteroid somehow. So now it's all busted up. So the first thing I gotta do is repair it. get all the stone out of it. Because there's actually a good amount of stone in here. Can it be repaired? Yeah, absolutely. I just need 2 more metal grids. But it seems like my assemblers are prioritizing building this room down here for some reason, rather than my refinery, like, would be helpful. Yeah, this is a definite dough moment. All right, there we go. Maybe I should just take these myself. Give me those. Oh, it's already fixed. Oh, come on. Well, don't need these now. Take those back. How much food and water do I have? I still have 120 synth food. Okay, so basically I'm good on that. Well, it is being built pretty quickly. Who came up with that? Seven hours to fully recharge my batteries. That's ridiculous. All right, let's see. Let's start with 100 plates. To design our brand new ship. Jimmy Finlayson. I don't know. We'll take those. Okay. So, our new ship. This is going to be a large grid ship, of course. Guess we'll use the normal cockpit. Doesn't really matter because this ship's only going to be for getting in and out of from the outside. This is a spaceship anyway, right? Okay, so start off with that. And we're definitely going to want probably an O2H2 generator, I think. I'd imagine we would want this. But first, let's see. Actually, let me get an idea of how many materials we have to work with. Ooh, only 3.74. That is not much. That is not much at all. Okay, so H2O2 generator. We'll put this on here. Okay, that looks good. No, because where's the cargo gonna sit? Let's see. I'm aiming to make a fairly compact ship. For a large grid, anyway. How much does a large cargo container take to build? Oh. Okay, so if I built 3 of these, that would basically exhaust all the iron I have. Well, I suppose it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna have 3. And let's make... We can make the connection right like that. Huh, this is going to be an odd looking ship. That's fine though. It's totally fine. Let's throw a piston on the front. And a connector. Okay. Then here we're going to need a hydrogen tank. Stick that right there. I almost want to stick 2 refineries on this. Like that. We will of course need a large hydrogen thruster for when we're fully loaded up. Okay, how am I gonna hide everything else? Let's see, what else does the ship need? Let's take a seat. So we need gyros. Definitely. I guess I could stick an antenna on the bottom of it. Yeah, the bottom would probably work. And I need an O2H2 generator. And then a bunch of batteries. And then we need thrusters in all directions. Okay. Lights. Yeah, light would probably not be a bad idea, actually. So let's see. The H2O2 generator could be right there. Like that. I should probably stick an oxygen tank in here. Maybe like that. Oh wait, this is 2 blocks? Okay. Well, in that case, I thought this thing was 3 blocks. Stick it up there like that. Gyro can go right there. 1 might be enough. A light buoy. But the problem is at this galactic scale, you can't see a light. So I have 1 gyro. It's probably not going to be enough when I think about it. Trying to keep the... I guess I'm trying to minimize the cost of everything when I think about it. What do you mean, can't place my antenna? Come on. Let me put my antenna down, dude. Okay, so no antenna right there. How long does this go anyway? Oh, that's not bad. Okay, that's still kind of within the profile of the ship. So, we'll just put some real cheap armor. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Why was it able to connect right there? Oh, no, you know what? Okay, I think we gotta do it. Let's... maybe not like that. Maybe we'll do one of these guys. Yeah, there we go. Looks a bit odd. Oh, bet this has thruster. That thruster could mess with it. Hopefully my ship doesn't get, like, deleted or something. Yeah, there would be shortcomings. I mean, the problem with using lights is that at these distances, you're not going to see a light. Unless it's a very bright light. I'm just happy that in Space Engineers we have these infinite distance markers we can put down. Wow, it takes forever to kill my lateral. That's ridiculous. There we go. So just a quick note for this ship that I'm trying to build now. I really should have done this like the first thing that I did when I came up here. But I was lacking, and it shows. Am I close enough yet? Okay, well, there we go. It's funny that you mentioned that, Rohan, with all the rubble, because, well, in Space Engineers, the drilling process is perfect, so none of the stone gets wasted. But in real life, using a drill like this, it would never work. Oh, man. That would be... You think we got space debris right now? Imagine drilling some asteroids like this. There would be some serious space debris. Because at the speeds that you're moving for orbit, just dust can destroy solar panels, destroy solar sails. We're not really at that point technologically, but we could be there soon. We could have solar sails very soon. Actually, the whole idea of a solar sail, it's kind of funny. You know, it's like, it's been a few hundred years since the first age of sail, and we might have a new age of sail in space. I think it just really goes to show you that we really are just dumb monkeys that are copying the things that came before us. There are a lot of problems with it, though. With sails. Yeah, it would take an extremely long time unless you had a massive solar sail. And then another issue with it is in space, there's no currents. So you wouldn't be able to change directions. You wouldn't be able to slow down because you would have to point in the direction of where you just came from and slow your velocity. But the problem is, if you turned around, your sail would still be getting hit by the radiation. And then it would be trying to propel you forward, but it would hit your own ship and cover you in essentially a big metal parachute. That's part of the reason why sails work so well on our planet, because, you know, the winds change. I actually think nuclear power would be amazing in space. Because you gotta think, like, all of the problems that we have with it on Earth, you don't have those in space. You know? Here's the thing. Here's why we don't have more nuclear power plants just in our planet, really. First of all, they're more expensive to build than other types of power plants. But the thing is, you'd have to be a really, really stupid businessman to just look at the bottom line. You know, just to look at the numbers and then decide it's too expensive, because they always come out cheaper in the long run. Always. You know, that is assuming they actually get finished. And they don't get stuck in development hell. But none of the problems that we have with nuclear power plants on Earth exist in space. There's no reason not to have one, because worst case scenario, it explodes, but guess what? There's no, like, radioactive debris flying around in the clouds above you. You're in space, there's no clouds. And besides, if your spaceship did malfunction, I'm pretty sure a quick and painless explosion is probably better than a lot of alternative ways to die. I don't know about you guys, but given the choice to suffocate over a course of hours, or dehydrate/starve over the course of days, weeks, I think I'd rather go out in an explosion. But also, maybe I'm thinking about this in terms of how space travel is right now, you know? Because right now, if your spaceship gets screwed up, you're pretty much done for. No one's going to be able to get to you in time. Unless they have like a backup rocket ready to go, I guess. But I'm pretty sure, probably even in our lifetimes, at least getting to low Earth orbit will probably be, I don't want to say cheap, but vastly cheaper than it is now, and more trivial. Right now it's super expensive, but there are people around the world working to lower the cost of launching our materiel into space. And in such a world where we are essentially buzzing around our orbit like, I don't know, like bees or something, there's probably a pretty good chance that somebody could catch up with you and rescue you. I mean, here's how I think about it, right? I've played Kerbal Space Program. I'm sure all of you guys have played Kerbal Space Program. I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm a computer programmer. I'm not even a mathematician. I failed calculus twice. I had to retake calculus twice. Calc 2, by the way, if that matters. And the reason I'm telling you about this is because if I, a guy that can barely do addition, that's okay. That's not fair. That's exaggerated. But I have a hard time with higher level math. And if I can rendezvous ships in space And Kerbal Space Program is a lot simpler than real life. But if I can rendezvous ships in a game, I'm fairly certain we could have automatic rendezvous at some point in the future. Calc 2 is hard. Daydream, oh my god, dude, it was brutal. Calc 2 was brutal. So, fun fact about me. I don't know if it's a fun fact about me or fun fact about my professor. My Calc 2 professor was also my linear algebra professor. And linear algebra, I had a way easier time with. Oh my god, it was so much easier compared to Calc 2. Oh, well, there you go. We have automatic rendezvous right now. The real problem is, even though we have automatic rendezvous, there's no one else up there to save you if shit goes down. So that'll be a near future thing that gets solved. I'm pretty interested in SpaceX also. I don't really talk about it very much. Tesla's just a lot flashier in terms of Elon Musk's companies, but SpaceX is very cool too. I would like to see space travel get cheaply enough in my lifetime anyway, that I could realistically afford a ticket to space. Do I think I can program home-built peripherals to work in custom ways? You mean like building a video game controller or something like that? I mean, yes. I am 100% confident, maybe even over 100% confident, that I could do the programming, yes. I don't know how to set something up like that, though. I don't know how to create a controller. I don't know how to interact via USB or whatever protocol controller uses. But if I had a nice library, which, you know, that exists, and if I was able to look at the documentation, I could definitely do it. I mean, you guys saw that I scripted the Space Engineer stuff live. The last time I looked at this API was like 5 years ago, and I didn't get very far because I didn't know C# at all then. There's actually a lot of factors that culminated into the perfect storm with that. Like the interfaces. I'd never interacted with an interface before. I didn't know what that was, even in regular programming. And they got weird names. The documentation's bad. It's spread all over the place. Do I know assembly code? I don't. Something that I think would be pretty interesting to learn, though, is x87 code. x86. Why did I say x87? What is x87? I would probably spend a lot of time learning x86 code. But if I was gonna make a little device, I would use an Arduino. just flat out, I would use an Arduino because I've used it before. It was easy to work with. They have tons of libraries already available, and it's just C code. I mean, I know C. That was one of the first languages I ever worked with was C. Now, it's been a while, so, I mean, obviously I'd have to look up a lot of syntax things, but yeah. I used to watch a lot of videos like that on YouTube, where, like, some guy mods his, like, PlayStation controller or whatever in, like, weird ways. He just uses an Arduino to drive it. Oh, wow, we have 11,000. Okay, let's head back. I'm pretty sure I got enough. That doesn't exist. Are you talking about the x87 assembly? Okay, here we go. So I can just go and find a x86 assembly guide. I've looked into it before. I didn't really understand the stuff with the registers and all this kind of stuff, but I mean, at the end of the day, it is just another programming language. I could do it. I mean, it wouldn't be easy, but I could do it. Oh, by the way, guys, I did look into... I did brush up on my vector math after Monday night's stream. A lot of stuff that I don't even really remember doing in linear algebra. And that might be because in linear algebra, we mostly focused on two-dimensional planes. We never really dealt with three-dimensional stuff. Yep. That's true, Rohan. I mean, that's true even if you are using a higher level programming language like C or C++. You still, if you're writing a graphics engine, you're still going to have to define an array of every pixel and then do the math across all those pixels. In fact, if you wanted to get really fancy, you could define the array to be even bigger and store a frame buffer of like 1, 2, 3 frames. I really should see if I can remote control this. This docking sequence. Although I guess I'm getting pretty good at it now. Okay. That's probably going to give us all the iron we're going to need. Wow, that's a lot of metal grids. Are we gonna have enough cobalt for this? Oh man, wouldn't that be something? How much do we have left? Oh, we still have lots left. Okay. I've noticed that in recent years, it's almost like Microsoft is steering us towards making use of a lot more streams. I've worked with a lot of objects that just, you only interact with them by dealing with a stream. And of course, I never wanted to do that because I've always found the concept to be pretty confusing. Before, I never had to worry about streams. Now everything is a stream, apparently. I imagine that most peripherals, you interact with them by either using their library in the driver software, or the only other option really there is you're going to be directly sending, electrical pulses to the device. Now that'll be complex. Yeah, everything's asynchronous these days, which is good. Although it's kind of annoying when every every line of your program starts with await. Look at that. So I just realized this oxygen tank needs to actually be connected, not by conveyor sorters though. Junctions will be fine. Yeah, it's stupid. I don't like async and await. I think all we have left to do is the thrusters. Where are those thrusters? Okay. I'm trying to keep everything within the original profile of the ship. And if you watch me long enough, you'll definitely notice that that is something that I try to do. So like this ship is, it really doesn't stray from the main body at all. And to further reinforce that, if you look at this ship, it only extends past the bounds of the hydrogen tank to put the thrusters on. That's it. Oh, this ship still doesn't have any power. What else do I need? Oh, I need an ore detector. Yeah. Yeah, ore detector would probably be nice to have. Ore detector can go on an arm, though. Yeah, ore detector doesn't have to go on right now. Definitely need batteries, though. Let's say let's go with like 4 to start with. Like that. We are going to have enough material for all this, right? Oh, wow. I'm already down to 6,000 iron. Look how much silicon we have now, though. We have a ton. Where's my nickel? We're probably getting a lot of nickel, too. 3,000, yeah. 32,000 gravel, that's ridiculous. What can you even do with gravel? I should probably just chuck it. Shoot it down to Mars or something. that would be hilarious. You know what, guys? I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have enough ore, so let's head back out. We can leave that to build. Keywords. Yeah. Not code words, no. But really, though, should a programming language have keywords for peripherals? I mean, a peripheral is not a programming concept, you know? That's like a computing concept. I'm not sure your programming language needs to care if you plug a device to another device. Because think about it like this. A programming language is just a tool, you know? A hammer doesn't know what a nail is. A hammer's just a hammer. It just hits the nails. You could use a sledgehammer to hammer in, you know, like framing nails. Framing nails are really small. And a sledgehammer is really big. You guys all probably know what a sledgehammer is, though. Does that mean a sledgehammer is the right hammer to hammer in framing nails? No. But it can do it. probably hit your thumb though, just like you would trying to do anything important with JavaScript. Let me just point that out. Let me throw that out there. I don't want to be a JavaScript hater, but don't use it for everything. But just remember, guys, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. Because you can go buy a lawn chair, put it in your backyard, and tie 1,000 helium balloons to it and float up into the stratosphere. That is something you can do. You really shouldn't, though. Is a file a dynamic or static array? That doesn't make sense. Files... You mean like a computer file, like a text file with text in it? Files exist outside of the concept of arrays. All a file is some magnetism on a disk in your computer. That's all it is. Files allow communication between program blocks? What's a program block? It depends on how you define these terms. That's a better that's a better answer than I gave him, Tadrin. Files is not even... A file is something that exists outside of a programming concept, right? Like, the only reason you can interact with a file in programming is because files existed before programming. By the way, I'm not just sitting here doing nothing. I'm waiting for my refinery to refine some ore. Well, right. I mean, that's the operating system provides that functionality to read from a disk, but that's not required. I mean, if you look at a hard drive, it just has a SATA connector on it. And so if you got like 10 wires, you could send your own electricity down it and make it do stuff just with electricity without having to even be connected to a computer. And you'd have a much harder time actually reading any data from it, but you could do it. I mean, that is, after all, how it works in the computer already. A program block is one object in code, whether it's a module, class, struct, or otherwise. Okay, I see what you mean. Well, if you're going to be passing data between different objects, doing it by saving to a file and reading the file, that is probably the worst way you could do it. I think the only other way to transfer data that could even conceivably be slower is if you tried to send it over the internet. Because here's the thing, when you're writing code, let me show you. Notepad. Got some handy dandy code right here. Oh, wrong one. Okay. So this kind of relates because you said C++ has main. C# also has main. This is the entry point to the program. And what I'm doing here is I'm passing this data to the main function, well, method. And this comes from outside. This actually comes from within Space Engineers itself. So if you're going to pass data back and forth, it's much better to build it into the method call than to, it's like, here's what I could do, right? Anytime I wanted to pass data to another function, I could put it in storage, right? This is be akin to saving it onto a file on my computer. And then in that function, say this calculate percentage full, I could just read from the storage, and that would be akin to reading the file from the disk. The problem is, the reason you don't want to do that is that it is extremely slow. Reading from a hard drive is the slowest thing you can do in computing. If you're going to pass data back and forth, just build it into the program itself. That's all I have to say about that. No, my program, I mean, I wrote the program in Notepad++. Or I guess I should say script. Your objection, because it introduces global state. Yeah, in a way, because you could read that file from any function, really. A bigger issue that I have with it is that it seems like a really easy way to throw a lot of exceptions. And yeah, you gotta remember, in a lot of programming languages, like C#, I'm pretty sure, I think even C++, when you're trying to read from a file, you have to surround that with a try and catch block, because that file might not exist, and the compiler won't let you not handle that case. So it's slow, it's cumbersome, and it's error prone. Don't pass data around through files unless you have to. The only real reason you would do it is you're trying to interop to another system that is not part of your system. So for example, at my job, we use Azure, Microsoft stuff. So when we have stuff running in Azure, those things will then create files on a VM somewhere. And from there, we can pull in those files and read them. And we probably don't even have to do that. I mean, for sure, there's lots of ways that we could probably interop better with Azure. That might have been what I was thinking about, Tadra, in Java. I used to do a lot of Java stuff. I don't anymore now that I'm a C# developer, but once upon a time. I can't wait to get this new mining ship done, guys. It's going to be so much better than this little thing. I might just decommission this ship. Microsoft used to have this service called DCOM, though. It was a messaging system whereby unrelated programs could communicate via messages. Tadra might know more about it. I don't really know too much about it. All I know is that it causes a world of issues with SQL anywhere I seem to go. What if you wanted to write in any programming language? Well, Notepad++ is not bad by any means. I mean, I'm a fan. I like it for reading data files. I liked it well enough while I was developing the script in C#. All you have to do is go to tools, well, not tools, language, and then they have literally A to Y, and you could choose pretty much any keyword syntax that you want. Like, did I see like you could do Perl? That's super old. Rebol. I don't even know what Rebol is. But sure enough, there's COBOL. Oh crap, I'm gonna crash into the station. Yeah, I rather like Notepad++. It's great. I mean, I mostly use it for reading text files, though. I don't really develop with it. If you were going to develop something, do some programming, I would much prefer Visual Studio Code over Notepad++. And really, the only reason I used Notepad++ directly is because I couldn't get the Space Engineers API stuff working in Visual Studio Code. Otherwise, I would have. I looked into it. I couldn't get it working. I'm a Dumbo. Why isn't this connecting? Hello? There we go. Okay. Yep. That's exactly right, Tadrin. Of course, you already know that you're right about that. You can write anything. I mean, I could write... I'm just gonna hit escape. I could go in here and I'm not gonna actually save it, but if I knew all of the markup that they use, I could handwrite a Word document here with styling and everything. Of course, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what the markup is, but I could type up, handwrite a Microsoft Word docx, save it as a .docx, and it would be a valid docx. But again, I don't know the markup, so it would not be a valid Word document. Can Notepad++ handle Torque script? Maybe not out of the box, but you can also set your own. You can create your own language too. So in here, I wonder if this sequel is okay. It hasn't switched off the game yet, which is good. So let me see if I can find. Damn, where do I find that stuff? Here, okay. These right here, these are .sqf. This is a custom scripting engine for the Arma games series. And at some point, I had created all of the keywords that were in Arma. So, let's see. It's a good one I can look at. I guess just ACS. So I can pull this in, and we can read this. So here, player, that's a custom keyword. Add action, that's a custom keyword. Call, that's a custom keyword. None of these are in any programming language I've ever used except for this. Profile namespace, get variable. This is all custom stuff. I don't remember how I set this up though. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it was a user-defined language that I created. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to see some of these working, you can go on my channel and I have a playlist of all of the Arma 3 scripting stuff that I did. I got some cool stuff in there. Just close that. Yeah, I'll close this one too, because we're probably going to get back to this Space Engineers scripting at some point. Probably not today though. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do it today, because I want to build this mining ship and probably do some more work on the station. It takes a long time to mine in this game. I was hoping we could get the station done today, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Looks like somebody made a plugin for TorqueScript. I don't even know what TorqueScript is. What is that? Is that real? Yeah, well, you know how to read XML documents, but here's the thing. A modern Word document from Microsoft Word, 2019, it doesn't use XML as the base anymore. It uses like minified markup tags. They're still markup tags. You just have to know what they mean. But it's not like an XML tag with the carets and it's got, an easy to read word in there. It's a language designed specifically for the Torque game engine. Oh. Have you ever thought about looking up the, oh man, what's that? What's that game engine where it's like really small and lightweight? I can't remember what it's called, man. Oh, this is gonna bug me now. Trying to think. It's really not coming to me though. Man, that is gonna bug me actually. I think it begins with an R. Not Unity. You're trying to hack it down to its most basic functions? Well, all you really need is a 4-function calculator. It does exactly the same thing, it just does it way slower. And not automated. Godot. Godot. That's what I'm thinking of. Right? That's a real programming language. I mean, that's a real game engine, isn't it? Okay, so... Oh no, okay, my H2O2 generator is still not done. Huh. I was gonna say at this point we could actually fly the ship. Let's throw another connector on here. We'll get this ship connected up yet. Oh, this connector is not done yet. Oh, God. It just needs... Oh, it just needs a couple plates. I have a couple plates. Here you go. There we are. Ooh, you need more than a couple plates. Yeah, I don't have that many to give you. It's Latin game engine. Yeah. It's the Roman game engine. The most popular Roman game engine. Oh man, that is really funny. Where's all that ice I had? Oh no, is this all the ice I have? Well, that's certainly not good, is it? What the hell's going on here? 1.5 e to the 7 liters? It is pretty funny. Because I think they're so different in culture and in time. Oh man, well this is kind of annoying, guys. I think we're gonna have to that's super annoying. I think we're gonna have to go and mine some ice before I can take this ship out proper. You know what? Let's go ahead and remove this. I'm not sure this is the direction we want to go. Well, if there's one thing I won't shy away from is my ineptitude. Don't worry about being a little worse off. That just means you can go so much further than you are. Let's do it like that instead. Why does my hydrogen tank show up weird like that? I don't like that at all. Dude, am I really out of iron again? Oh, man. Okay, guys, this is going to be the last time we're going to have to deal with not having enough materials. Yeah. That's true. I mean, the exact definition of it depends on the OS. Because you gotta think, all you really need to care about with the file is what the content is. You know? That's all that really matters, is the content. Because here's the thing. The file location and the file name, those are both known. Because you had to request the file content. All you really need is the content. Oh man, why would you do that? Just use command prompt. Don't do that to yourself, Rohan. Kind of forgot there was readily available ice right here. Where's that little rock I was busting up? I don't know. Got a bunch of really small ones right here, though. Oh, this is not good. Oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. That's how you delete an asteroid. Oh no, it's not gone yet. Oh, I didn't know that, Tadrian. Ah, Windows subsystem for Linux. Interesting. I've definitely written a batch file or two in my day. I've written a lot of PowerShell. A lot. Ooh, that's not good. Explains why I wasn't going forward. Oh, how much iron do we need until I'm done? Until I'm free? This actually ticks up pretty quickly. So what else do you guys want to talk about? I still got time. WSL has support for emojis. Well, you know I love sending my poop emojis. I'm like the Oprah Winfrey of poop emojis. Nothing? You guys don't want to talk about anything? Because we can. If you want. What's going on here? I am mining so that I can hopefully get enough iron to finish the DES Ferris. We're building a bigger mining ship. And then we're gonna build an even bigger mining ship. And then we're gonna build a planet-eating mining ship. Nah, just kidding. That's way too big. Space engineers could never handle that. I do kind of want to build a ship that can swallow an entire asteroid, though. That would be pretty cool, in my opinion. I'm sure I could build something that could eat an asteroid, but a planet, I'm pretty sure a planet is way too big. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It gets very unwieldy in every aspect. Start bouncing off the asteroid. Well, you see, I have an idea for that, right? You guys can see down here in the bottom right corner. Ah, it disappeared. There is a weight, and you can access that weight from the cockpit. You can get that number from the cockpit in the programmable block. And so my idea is I can have some kind of formula or something for all of the thrusters, because also the amount of thrust provided is known for each thruster down to the Newton level. And what I can do is programmatically I can adjust how many thrusters in each direction are turned on based on the ship's weight. That is a cool idea for a script, in my opinion. Oh gosh, we're coming in hot. I'm gonna way overshoot the station, guys. At least we're not gonna hit it, I think. Yeah, we didn't hit it. We're gonna overshoot it though by a pretty significant amount. Goodbye, station. Also, it's my large grid. Oh, okay. The antenna. What is going on here? Huh, okay. Oh, that's probably for... Yeah, the Ferris. There we go. What the heck? Hello? Okay, there we go. There we are. Just like backing in the Walmart parking lot. Same exact thing. I wonder if we can get connected in point 2. With 0.2% of hydrogen gas. Well, we gonna find out today. Oh wait, I still have to put thrusters. Oh crap. Okay, thrusters. How's it gonna work? could I... Okay, I do have landing feet here. Okay. Alright, we're gonna bypass the whole thing. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Ooh. Oh, wow. What did I just lose? What was that? Oh man, we smashed right into that solar panel, dude. Yes, I did. A solar panel which most definitely would have been destroyed were this real life. So, good thing it's not. Okay, and we're just gonna turn the whole ship. What's that for a tugboat? Alright, my hydrogen tank should start filling up at a pretty good pace. Oh, I'm losing hydrogen, actually. Okay. Why am I losing hydrogen and not gaining hydrogen? What happened to all of the ice that I mined? Oh man, okay, alright. You guys asked for it, so we're doing it. Another mining trip. Dun da da da. You think a rotor with thrusters on it would reduce the weight? Yes, it definitely would. I have absolutely no idea how to go about scripting something like that, though. It would definitely require figuring out what those vectors are planet side for some kind of idle state so that you don't crash into the ground. You can put it to pen and paper. I still could not do that right now. I have not... Like, I did a lot of research, yes, after Monday's stream, but I have not given it my full attention. It's not a big deal right now anyway, since we're in space. There's no gravity in space. In Space Engineers. There's definitely gravity in space. Holy shit. Oh my god, that was a really expensive collision, dude. I just lost a refinery. Oh my god. That was expensive. I am over maneuverable now though. I do keep breaking stuff. It's ridiculous. I know. I cannot believe that just happened. Tie-Dye, you there? Did you see that? He loves it when I crash into stuff. He didn't say anything about me crashing into that solar panel either. Oh my god, we're about to get stranded. Oh yeah. Oh dude, we're stranded for sure. This is not good. Well, we just ran out of power, dude. Yeah, but it's moving. Oh, jeez. All right, I have an idea. Oh, crap. All right. I have a second idea. We know that the ship is on a likely a collision course. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's see. Oh, crap. Let's... trash removal? Don't delete linearly moving ones. Oh man, did it already delete my ship? Okay, I can clearly see it still. Okay. That is not what I meant to do. Oh, we're back in business, baby. Okay. I didn't realize that we were almost out of power until we were basically out of power. What are you talking about, Rohan? Three-stage combustion system that would preserve dynamic pressure while mixing fuel and oxidizer in an extra turbine chamber to drive compressors. Why would you drive an extra compressor? You know what? I just realized if I was a big brain, I could have turned off my ion thrusters and we probably would have had enough power. But alas, I'm not a big brain. What is going on here? Where's all my ice going, dude? This thing better not be on. Okay, this isn't on. Why? Oh my god, this isn't connected to anything. That's why. Oh man. Okay, we can fix this. It's fine. We can rebuild it. Like this. Haha, don't have interior plates. Yeah, love that. give me some of those. Some of these. How much iron do we have? 6,000? Oh, jeez. Okay. So, I should be getting plenty of fuel now. Yep, there we go. We are filling up. This ship does not have dampeners on. Okay, good. In that case, let's push. Hopefully this doesn't push the ship out of range. That'd be annoying. Alright, we have 6,000. So at this time, we are not going to have enough iron to complete both arms. We will have to make one arm. And I'm gonna try playing with some parts that I've never played with before. Assuming I can find them, that is always the challenge. There's a stupid thing. Here it is. Okay. So, I've never built a hinge before, so I assume this is the correct way. And I am forced to add a small head at the moment due to restrictions in materials. Okay, so that's that, and I'm sure you guys can see the gist of how this is going to work. We will be sweeping side to side. Oh look, here's a perfect spot for the programmable block. You know what? This needs to be a lot bigger. Maybe not a lot bigger. You know what? I take that back. I'm pretty sure we can fit both. I'm pretty sure we can afford both rotors. So this hinge is at negative 22. We obviously don't want to go to 90. Maybe we'll go to like 75. And probably here, like negative 75. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, ouch. Smacked my little noodle there. Alright, so this hinge here. So same deal is going to be 75, negative 75. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, Rohan. I'm hoping they're just going to kind of sweep back and forth. I probably don't actually need these on pistons now that I think about it. I think the pistons are kind of a waste of time, actually. How much ice do I have? I have a lot of ice. This is just really not producing the hydrogen fast enough, though. See, that one's working. Alright. So this is kind of what I was thinking. I should probably make sure this doesn't, like, collide. Hinge. Let's reverse that. Uh... Whoa, what's going on here, bud? Alright. Please don't collide and break the piston. Are you gonna stop? That's 75 degrees? Will they damage each other? They might actually damage each other. My drills are misaligned. Oh no! They are. I didn't even see that. Okay, no big deal. We'll just fix them. I think this is okay. I think what we got here is okay. Let's turn this on. I want to see this. Make the sweep angle a radian. Can't do that in the menu, but I could do that in the programmable block. All right, what do we want to call this? Large drill ship hinges. That'll work. Perfect. This actually looks really cool. I love it. Oh, I love it. It actually looks like it has arms. That's awesome. I guess I could always mine, like looking down at the screen. We could always grab the screen. Oh. Okay, this cockpit. Drill. Large drill ship. Noms. How long does that take to kick in? Oh, all my food and water's gone. Where's my food and water? There we go. Give me this. Why do I have large steel tubes? No idea. Okay, guys. Hey kids, you ready to do some programming? I'm back. I hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Okay, kids, you want to do some programming? Let's do some programming. C#. We're obviously not going to finish this up right now. So here's what I propose. I propose we keep this small. Whose voice was I imitating? No one in particular, just trying to do like a generic creepy guy voice. Okay, so okay, so literally all this needs to do is sweep the drills back and forth. So we can say get group list by name. This returns a list of IMyTerminal. How do I normally deal with this? Get block with name? No. What do I do when it's a... Oh no. What do I do when it's a group list? Oh, okay. So I just... Alright, no problem. Large drill ship hinges, I think is what I called it. So this is going to be a list of IMyHinge. I assume hinges. Let's break out the API. Maybe it's IMyMotor suspension? No. Oh, suspension is different. IMy stator. Full torque. Your base. Show you guys what I'm looking at here. IMyMotor base. Huh, I don't see the... Space Engineers IMyHinge? Is that... Are they just hinges? And this thing doesn't tell me anything about the API. Part of hinge part. Okay. Hinge. Functionally similar to advanced rotor. Could probably cast it as an advanced rotor. Let's see. You guys got any ideas? No. Ideas. Okay. Maybe functional. let's look at IMI motor base and IMI motor stator. So IMI motor advanced stator, IMI motor stator, and IMI suspension. Well, it's got to be in there. Maybe we can get away with using the advanced motor stator. Let's try that. Oh, here it is, large hinge, okay. And small hinge. So not position. There should be like an angle. Angle, there we go. And literally all we're going to do right now is for each, actually I have to say var hinge in hinges if hinge dot angle equals 90, no, not 90, 75, or hinge angle equals negative 75. Can I... Oh, wow, you can do rotor lock? Interesting. Can I reverse? Is there really not a method for reversing? Oh, wow. Okay. I don't... All right. I really don't think there is one. So here's what we're going to use. Set velocity RPM. And here's how we're going to use this. So if the angle is 75 or negative 75, those are the bounds that we defined. Then we're just going to say hinge dot target velocity RPM equals hinge dot target. Actually, let me just, that's dumb. Why would I do that? Let's just say times equals -1. So that'll reverse. Pretty sure this could be all we need. Okay, so let's... Out our code here. Ooh, cannot implicitly convert type IMI terminal block to IMI motor stator. Okay. Can we do like this? Let's list. Oh, can't do that. Okay, so that doesn't work. How did I do this here? No. Here's that stupid thing. Well, so I literally just... Oh, you know what? These hinges might not be a terminal block. No, it implements IMyTerminal block. Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. It clearly says it implements IMyTerminal block right here. So why doesn't this work? It's a list. This returns a list of IMyTerminal block. So can I just do a lambda here? Oh, I know. Let's actually not mess with the lambda. I'll just cast this right here. IMy motor advanced stator. All right, that should work. It should work. Hey, got it. Any idea how to get the character map to recognize custom characters you've mapped to Unicode? No idea at all whatsoever. All right, let's run it. I'm excited. I want to see what happens. And nothing is happening. I must admit, boys, this is... It's pretty disappointing. That's what should have happened. But it does not appear to be so tonight. That's unfortunate. This is a really small script and it didn't work. Just my luck. Anyway, guys, that takes us to the end of tonight. I want to thank you so much for spending your evening with me, or spending your morning with me in Rohan's case. Hope you guys had a great time. I had a great time. Not sure if we have any new people that are hiding without chatting, but if you are, make sure you guys hit that big red button to catch me in upcoming streams. We're streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please adjust for your time zone. And I hope you guys have a great night or a great morning. And I will see you next time.